Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You guys know who I am. I'm none other than Brother Pino. Thank you for joining me on this one. Now, just quickly, out of all the prophets and messengers that Allah had sent, only 2 of them smashed up all their idols and statues. Let's go to the first one. The first one is the grandfather of all the prophets, none other than Ibrahim alayhi salam. Now he did this, he waited for all the local people to leave the town, they went to a festival or whatever, and he snuck into their temple and taking an axe, he smashed all of them and he left his axe hanging on the biggest idol there. When they all came back and discovered all their deities were smashed, they summoned Ibrahim to them and they asked him, "Did you smash all this?" And he said, "No. But why don't you ask the biggest one? He'll tell you who did it." And they all turned around and said to Ibrahim, "You know these statues can't talk to us." And then he turned around and said to them, "So why do you worship them then?" Subhanallah. Pulled their pants down, didn't he? MashaAllah, Ibrahim alayhi salam. Anyway, the second one is none other than the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Before he became, or before he discovered he was going to be a prophet, the Kaaba was already full of idols. And when he became the prophet of Mecca, he cleared out all the statues and idols out of the Kaaba. But then when he had to flee and seek residence in Medina, all right, they filled the Kaaba up with more idols again. When he came back to conquer Mecca with 10,000 Muslims, right, the first thing he did, he went into the Kaaba and smashed up all the idols and threw them out onto the floor. All right, there was 365 of them, one different idol for every day of the year. Subhanallah. I'm Brother Pino. Thank you for joining me on this one. Don't forget to like and follow and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.